Over the last 10 to 15 years, the farm has undertaken a lot of changes. For the most part, these changes have been very successful and we've been very happy. We've always been open to change and to try and improve, and I think there's still a lot of room for improvement on this farm. I think that improvement probably will require an input from the next generation, so Matthew is probably going to fill us in on the path forward.
So people that attended the event here on the farm in 2017 would have seen that infrastructure and indeed grassland management was quite good. I suppose it was acknowledged at the time that reseeding was probably the final piece of the jigsaw to fully maximise the grass growing potential of this farm. So we set that ball in motion in 2019 and we started a reseeding programme. So in August and indeed running into September of 2019, after the second coat of silage, this block that we're standing here, it was 18 acres in size. It was reseeded with a traditional plough, till, and then seeded with a grass barrow. It also received dung, lime and fertiliser at the time. In 2020, the crop has really, I suppose, returned that investment that we made. We're hitting it with probably a unit per day of nitrogen, and we're very happy, I suppose, with how it's looking. We'll hope to, I suppose, going forward for over the coming years, replicate that. So the farm in excess of 150 acres, if we can do 15 acres maybe per year for the next 10 years and get round on the farm, because we're really excited with how the block that we're standing here has delivered in 2020. It's been quite an eye-opener, really.
Yeah, certainly. The stocking rate here on this block is in excess of 2.5 livestock units per acre, and we've still managed to take out surplus bales of silage. So it certainly makes perfect sense going forward to continue on the reseeding programme. In the past here we would have run 3 stock bulls with the cows, Charolais, Lemison and Simmental. Unfortunately, towards the end of last year's breeding season, our Simmental bull picked up an injury, and it was from that bull that we had been breeding replacements, and we were very happy with him. So instead of replacing him for this year, we decided we'd explore the AI option, and this was done using synchronization.
Yeah, so in the springtime we earmarked a bunch of 34 cows for this synchronization program. It was a 10-day program with a fixed time AI at the end. We used PRIDS in consultation with our vet. We came up with the plan for the program. So the results of the program and after scanning were very pleasing indeed. 20 cows held, 20 out of 34 cows held to the initial first service. A further 10 cows held to their first repeat, and 3 more cows held to the second repeat. So all in all, that's 33 cows out of 34 cows in calf after 6 weeks of breeding. So we are more than pleased, I suppose, with those results. And we're also looking forward to even more benefits, I suppose, from using AI and indeed the synchronization. So we're hoping next spring around calving time we'll be able to know exactly when a group of cows is going to calve, so this should streamline labour. On top of that, actually picking up the cows for AI was much easier. All the repeats, 14 of them, came in again in within 4 days. So that was a big help in terms of identifying them. And then on top of that as well is the benefits of improved genetics. So the genetics we used, the bulls we used in the cows, were high maternal, Simmental and Limousin AI sires. And we're really hoping that we can see the benefits of using those genetics on the ground next year.